Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I thought I would just do a little home vlog. Spend the day, spend a couple of days with me. I don't really know what I'm going to be filming, what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be going, but I was editing that Six Flags vlog yesterday, and disclaimer, I filmed that in March and I uploaded it on the 8th of June. So here's hoping that this one is recorded and edited and uploaded a little bit quicker than that one was, because I really do love YouTube. I've decided I love YouTube. I love watching YouTube. I love creating YouTubes. And I think the plan with this channel, when I kind of relaunched it last year before last, was to create regular day in the life, weekend in the life of living in Dubai. And that didn't really happen. We obviously did the Sydney series, which I loved, and I love watching that back. And that was really fun. And then I uploaded a few videos when my parents were here in, when was that? 2025? And we're now in June 2026. And yeah, it hasn't really happened. It hasn't really been consistent, and I'm not okay with that. Like I said, I love this kind of form of content, and it means I can talk more, and I feel like I do have a lot to talk about today. I think the first topic of conversation actually needs to be, we only have 3.5 weeks left in Dubai. Yeah, we are leaving the UAE. We are moving again. We are leaving. We have 3.5 weeks. And then we're packing the house up again, and we're moving to a whole other country. I'm not going to tell you where yet though, because I'm going to do that thing where I say, subscribe and come back to find out more, or follow me on Instagram, you know. But what I will say is we're not going far, but it is going to be new, it is going to be different, and it's very exciting. So we've been in the UAE for 2 years now, and I think sometimes opportunities just kind of pop up that just make sense. There were a lot of signs. There were a lot of signs pointing us to make this move, which I don't know if you believe in that kind of thing, but it was weird. The amount of signs that we saw, it was odd. So yeah, we've got 3.5 weeks left here, in case I didn't say that enough. I need to sort the house out. I need to sell some of the household items. We aren't taking the kitchen stuff with us because where we're moving to has a built-in kitchen again. So I need to get rid of that. I need to sell my car. So yeah, it's all happening. All systems go. I don't know why we keep deciding that moving in the peak summer is the right thing to do, but just seems to fall naturally with the year rent being up, etc. So makes sense to not waste money and not go halfway through a lease. But yeah, we are moving. That is point number 1. So today I want to pop to a mall. I was going to go to Dubai Hills Mall, but I realised I need to take something back to Primark and probably look in Primark again, because where we're going doesn't yet have a Primark. So yeah, so I'm going to go to City Centre Mall. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to City Centre Mirdif, which is the best mall in Dubai. No fighting, no arguments about it. It is the best mall. And since Primark opened there, annoyingly, it has got so much more busy, because it used to be our go-to and it was like a hidden gem. No one knew about it. But because of Primark, it's been advertised everywhere. There's been paid ads on Instagram and social media, and it's been getting busy. Every single time we've been there since Primark opened, our parking spot isn't there, and we have to fight to find a good space. So that is where I'm going to go. I would like to get an England shirt because it's the World Cup. I bloody love the World Cup, And I do need to get an England shirt. I'm not going to get like a proper football shirt though, because they're not cute. So I think I'm going to get one from like Bershka or Cotton On. They do the like just t-shirts with England on. Just to support them, you know, until we get knocked out. No, I'm joking. It's coming home. We're going to do it this year. I don't know. The World Cup times, the match times are going to be killer for us here. I think majority of them are pretty much 11 p.m, 12 a.m, 1 a.m. So I don't know how we're going to tackle that, because I do go to bed at 9 p.m. But I feel like I could go to bed, get a full night's sleep, wake up for the match, and then just watch it. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. I love the World Cup. I think it's such an exciting time. I loved it when it was in Qatar. I loved it because it was around Christmas time then, but we're back to regular programming with it being a summer World Cup. So I will be getting an England shirt. I also have like 70 dirhams in cash that I need to make sure I spend or put it back into my bank, because I paid my car off the other day in cash. By the way, I had to go to the cash point and get out like, I don't remember how much it was, like 40 something thousand dirhams in cash, and walk across the road like, here you go. Like, I just feel like, and I actually just walked across like this, holding it. I feel like any other country in the world, you would never do that. But I need to make sure I spend this. I've also got a little travel card thing with 200 dirhams on, so I need to make sure I spend that. And then at some point I do need to go to Dubai Hills Mall, because I have a gift card for there that has 200 dirhams on. So I just want to make sure like all of my little loose end cash money things are used up, because I don't want to leave the country and leave any money behind. And it's just an excuse to go shopping. I don't know why I'm waving this cash around. Depending on how busy it is, I will try and vlog in the mall, but I don't know. I also need to do a food shop, so we need to go to Carrefour when we're there as well. So I feel like lots of errands are needed to be done today. Driving ritual before we get going has to be the off-campus soundtrack, because is there anything else that any of us are listening to right now? And we still need to put everything into Waze, because it's been 2 years and she still can't drive without it. I'm getting better. I feel like I know the ways. But I just like it in case I take a wrong turn. Where are we going? City Centre. Murdiff. 25 minutes. Let's go. And then off-campus official playlist. And let's start with this one. I actually first found this mall completely by accident, because I was driving to work one day and I took a wrong turn, ended up coming up the ramp, and I was like, I'm in a mall that I don't know where I am, I don't know what it's called. So I had to basically drive all around the car park to find my way out, and I was like, do you know what, this looks like a really good mall. And I've not looked back since, because it is genuinely the one we come to every single weekend, and it has a really cool view of the city. It looks so much nicer at like sunset time, and you can always see planes flying in as well. So it's a great location, and it looks relatively quiet in the car park. I mean, I got my normal spot and there's not a lot of other people around, but it's probably because it's far away from the main door, and people in this country do not like to walk. They like to park as close to the door of the mall as they can. The first port of call has been Primark, but it's so busy out there. She's not filming in public, but I've got a basket load, and I'm actually going to try things on for once, because I don't normally do it and then I have to bring things back, which is a faff. So let's try it on and actually see how much of a basket I end up with. Okay, not obviously together. Love this. This is like a Spirit jersey kind of style. New York Book Lovers Club, which is me. And these trousers, oh, flashed you. These trousers are almost identical to the ones I've been hunting for a long time. My other ones like this that I lived in got infested by ants in Mexico, and I had to throw them away. So these are a good alternative.
think I might need to size down though, but at the same time I also quite like the oversized look. And then the vision for this is to wear with like denim shorts, sleeves rolled up in the UK or in the Caribbean in the evenings. So this is good. I don't know who I am thinking that denim in Primark is going to fit me, because it never ever does. I had such a vision for this. And honestly, Primark sizings are so, just doesn't make sense. This is my size, but like with all this space here and then no space here, because I have a bum, like most people do, but like annoying, and I don't really want to get a bigger size because it will be massive here. So this one, bad. Also, this lighting is horrendous. Again, not to be worn together. I just didn't pick up too many tops to be able to try it on together. But I got those trousers again in brown. I just can't decide if I need to size down or not. I'm not a massive fan of a thin waistband here. I'd rather it was thicker, but beggars can't be choosers. And then I just got this like denim shacket. I've got the short sleeve version, but I thought this one could be quite nice, obviously open with a vest top underneath in the summer if I need to try something on, if I need to throw something on and cover up. I do not know where that time went. I swear I've been in the mall for the last like 5 hours, 4 hours. What time did I get here? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 hours. And I didn't film in there because we're just not there yet, you know. I did manage to spend my cash, picked up some bits in Primark and picked up some bits in Cotton On. I failed miserably trying to find an England shirt. I found a real one that was like 850 dirhams and I was like, no thank you. I then found one online on Next and ordered that, went into Bershka and there was a bloody England shirt. But the next one is more of like a football shirt kind of replica, whereas the Bershka one is more like a t-shirt and it was a bit v-neck. So I think the next one will be good and hopefully that comes quite soon. I ended up having a Nando's for lunch because I was bloody starving, and I mean Nando's here isn't the best, but I had a butterfly chicken, sweet corn and chargo vegetables. And then I didn't go to Carrefour because now I've had lunch, I'm struggling to work out what I want for dinner. So what we might do now is drive to Spinneys. Spinneys is my favourite supermarket. It's owned by Waitrose, so it's like a bit more on the higher end, but it's so aesthetic. The meat quality is the best meat that I've managed to find in Dubai. So maybe let's go there and then get, what's the day today? Tuesday. So maybe get like a few meals for the rest of the week. I don't really know. It's hard because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I don't want to like bulk buy. And also I'm trying to be good and I'm trying to stick to my calories. So it's a lot of meat, it's a lot of vegetables, it's a lot of salad right now. And it's a lot of getting my steps in and going to the gym. And I actually did manage to do 9,100 steps just walking around the mall, which this time of the year is the best option. It's the best way to get your steps in, is to go inside. It's just a shame I spend so much money when I'm doing it. So yeah, let's go to Spinneys. I wish I could keep you here and like drive. I don't think I can because you're very much in my, what's the word, view. So yeah, I'm waffling, let's just drive. And this is why I shouldn't go into a supermarket without a plan in place, because looking at what I've bought, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it all. So I really fancy pasta, so I did get the pasta meal deal, which I always think works out quite well, because I think this will do a couple of dinners, or at least a dinner and a lunch, and I can cut this up and then cook just the pieces that I would like to eat. I then did get some little cheese and olives as a little snacky snack. I got some salad, some little cucumbers, coconut chunks, which I love, tomatoes, seafood sticks, also I know very rogue, but I love. I got a steak from the butcher's counter, but I got him to cut it into two, so there's two smaller pieces. I got these, look at these prawns, they're absolutely massive. Prawns, so what's this? 20 to 30 prawns in total, 160, no it's not, it's 308 grams, and it's 49 dirhams. That is, I'll put the conversion on the screen because I do not know. I got some kiwis, and then I got some just little chocolate bars, some Rockies, and this was new. I have no idea what it's going to be like. And I also got these. They look incredible. Pina colada, freeze-dried pineapple covered in white chocolate. Yum! I feel absolutely, I'm just getting this off the sofa, exhausted, and I genuinely don't know why. I've just been to the bloody mall. I have no reason to feel tired at all, but I thought I would show you everything that I ended up buying, because I tried some bits on and then I bought some other stuff in Cotton On. The bits that you saw me try on, I did pick up, but then I also got some Primark pyjamas, because you can't go wrong with Primark pyjamas. And I feel like this is what I genuinely missed from living in the UAE the last 2 years before Primark was open. So I got the little shorts, and then this top. Let's have a look. They've got cherries on them. And then I also got the same with little pastries on them, little croissants. See? Very nice, very cute. They are very handy to have in the summer, because you can wander around the house in teeny tiny little pajamas, although the air conditioning in the house is absolutely freezing. Then I did end up getting the brown trousers, which I know I'm going to live in. The New York Book Lovers Club, and this is what it says on the back. So it's more like a long wardrobe there. It's more like a long sleeve t-shirt material rather than like a jumper or a spirit jersey, but actually that's perfect, because I feel like that with like denim shorts or something in the UK, or like going inside during the summer months here, like in the malls and stuff, going to the cinema where it's freezing, this is great because you can still wear it in the car and not boil to death. So that's good. I got the black ones as well, and I did keep the size a medium, which is a bit weird because I think Primark sizing, a small is a 10 to 12 and a medium's a 12 to 14, and I'm a 12. So I don't really know whether I'm supposed to be a small or I'm supposed to be a medium, but I feel like this sort of style of trouser just looks better oversized anyway, because it is meant to be baggier. And then I got the long sleeve version of the like denim shacket thing. Again, this is like super, super thin. Don't know if you can see the thinness on the camera because it's a video. But that's everything I got from Primark. Then Cotton On. Cotton On, if you don't know, get to know. It's an Australian brand. You can get it in the UK, and I'm obsessed. I've loved it forever. I used to order it in the UK. ASOS sells quite a lot of Cotton On stuff. And then when I went to Sydney, I was in Cotton On heaven. I actually found like a Cotton On outlet shop, and I ended up getting a bikini for like $5 Aussie, which is like £2.50. So from here, I got 3 items. I got these linen trousers, and I actually do already have these in black and the blue and white stripes. I did size up. I have the other 2 pairs in a size 12 right now. They're a tiny bit tight on my bum when I wash them, because my bum is my bum. So I thought these ones might be a little bit loosier, goosier. So I got them. And then I got 2 t-shirts. These were buy one, get one half price. So naturally I had to get 2. This one, blue and pink. And then I also got this one. This green and white, although that does look like it's going to be super see-through. And that's what I got. I'm also starving today, and I don't know why. I had that Nando's at like midday. I mean, I just had chicken and vegetables, so probably no carbs didn't help. But knowing that I'm trying to be like in a calorie deficit right now, I just want to eat everything. So what's the time now? 5:20. I do need to think about some dinner soon enough. So, and I also don't know what I want for dinner. I bought all that food and I don't know, maybe the pasta. Maybe we'll do the pasta tonight because then I can have that cold for lunch tomorrow. So I've basically worked out that if I just cook this whole thing, all the pasta, all the prawns and all the sauce, and make it last for 3 dinners or for 3 meals, it's like 420 calories. So it's not bad. And then I have some calories left to add the garlic bread. But the problem is when I cook pasta, I like portion it up and I'm like, that don't look like enough. And then I'm like, pew, pew, pew. But that is the reason that I need to be calorie counting right now and going to the gym, because you can't eat mountains of pasta forever, as much as I would love that. I honestly don't know why I'm so tired. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I just burnt myself on the oven. One thing I am really looking forward to when we move house is the new kitchen, because it's massive and I'm very excited. I just need to go in this cupboard. It's massive. Like, that is one thing that I find when looking for houses and things in this region. I don't know why, but the kitchens are tiny. The kitchens are so small. Like this one, I have no counter space. Like, that is the only counter space that you have to prep. Like, there's nothing else. Like, where you are, there's a tiny bit, but that's a coffee machine. So I'm very excited to cook in the new house, and we may have a little breakfast bar island situation as well. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, because you've got to subscribe and you've got to come back and you've got to see the next vlog or a future vlog, because I will vlog, I promise. I really like it. I really like I like talking to myself at the best of times. So at least if I'm recording, then it's not so crazy. I actually feel like this looks a lot better than it already tastes. I just tried a bit and it's actually quite bland. So that's really disappointing. But tiny sprig of cheese, and I actually haven't got any salt either, which is like a travesty when you're having pasta. Okay, that dinner was so disappointing. So disappointing. It didn't have any flavour. Like, that sauce didn't taste like anything. So I need to stop buying pasta sauces, because I can make pasta sauce so much better than any of that horrible shop bought stuff. But it does mean I'm going to try these now. These are the True Fruit Pina Colada. So I got them out the freezer and they've been sat on the side. Oh, they smell a bit funky. So it's pineapple covered in white chocolate and coconut. I mean, it sounds like a bit of me. Oh, that's cold. I feel like, oh my god, they're very good. I don't actually usually like white chocolate. I feel like they need to be melted a little bit more. Okay. Did I spill? because I don't really like biting through iced stuff like ice cream or... That's still a bit hard, but they are very good. I am going to go ahead and end this video here because it's been a super random, rambly day. And I'm just about to catch up with some Gogglebox because it's my favourite show. That's what's reflecting on my face right now. University Challenge is on. And they changed the host of University Challenge. Like UK TV, I'm so out of the loop. But I am going to end the video here. So thank you so much for watching if you have got through this very rambly day. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will leave, as always, my socials, Instagram and whatnot below. Don't forget to subscribe and give me one of these if this kind of thing is what you like, because I am very happy to make more kind of just random, chatty, rambly videos. But thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.